Digital paperless financial management system with auto entry and digital invoicing with digital transmission. You can create an invoice and send it to the customer as a printed invoice, email generated by the system, or through the WhatsApp. In addition to that, you can host your web all the services where you need to fill an application. You allow customer to download it and he can fill and email it to your organization. The officer who is in charge on that, he can check it and approve it and upload it to the system. Once it is uploaded, it will create an draft invoice automatically by the system itself, and revenue division can approve it and send it to the customer over the email or WhatsApp in digital media. Digital file inside the cloud can view anywhere, anytime. Once you upload the application or whatever the information, it will automatically create a folder and save it with that folder inside the folder. Lanka QR scan and pay over digital wallet. This is the latest payment method introduced by Central Bank of Sri Lanka, and all the banks are now entertaining. They have their own digital wallets like People's Pay from People's Bank, We Pay from Sampath, Smart Pay from Bank of Ceylon, Q Plus from Commercial Bank, and all the other banks also hosting this their Pay Store or Apple Play. And Lanka QR code, we are stamping on all the invoices what we are sending to the customer of the organization. You can see that the payment process what we are entertaining here. So customer can scan and pay over People's Bank, People's Pay app. We are teaming up with People's Bank, and bank will send us SMS as a bank notification. Based on that, we do the account, we send the receipt to the customer. And in addition to that, when we can identify the customer's bank, we will be sending an email and he can directly pay to our bank account or organization's bank account from his current or savings account. So you can see this, the invoice, they can scan and pay, or they can directly transfer the funds to collection account of the organization, just giving the reference number as an invoice number or whatever the reference number we are giving on the invoice, and entering the amount, they can transfer the funds. This is now another feature. The customer can verify his payment entry over the phone. Before the payment, once you see the invoice on your mobile, you can see the invoice. Once you pay, it's tapped with the paid mark, and you know that organization has accounted your payment. And even though you received or not you received, you know that your link will show you it's accounted. Procurement management, payments, inventory control, and asset management is a traditional method of purchase order we are sending out, and we are receiving an invoice from the supplier. As a traditional way of accounting, we can do the accounting of the system. But now, as a novel feature, all new accounting systems are coming out with auto entry and also accounting entry by automatically. So you can see that left hand side, all the docs what you have received from the organizations. And for example, we have seen shown here SLT Mobitel invoice. You know that most of the organizations now you are getting as e-bill, SLT, electricity board. Now they have started, even the water board, you are receiving e-bill. We are giving an email address. You can forward it to our email address. System will automatically account for that payment invoice. In addition to that, what it will do, it will save on in a folder. For example, if it is SLT Mobitel, it will open up a folder SLT Mobitel and save it digitally. On the other hand, this is the first time you have to do the double entry and you have to tell the account system. So you have to debit whatever the internet, telephone or whatever the account and credit the Mobitel. But the next invoice, what you will receive from Mobitel, system knows that you have to account for internet and telephone and credit it to Mobitel. It will do it automatically. You don't have to worry about it. Only thing you have to approve the draft payment and arrange the payment. That's all. Digital filing. This is a null feature we are giving with our solution. So you know that you have a lot of problems with this post printing or post receipts. So what you do now, I know that a lot of people are asking, paste those receipts on a half sheet or whatever the paper and file it. But the problem is, time goes on, this will get faded, you cannot read it. So because of this, you can scan and save in a digitally a file or document folder. You can just open it and see that document when you want, where you want. Once you save it, it will attach to your payment screen or payment document, and you can see that here you find bill 77, whatever the payments they have done, and they have attached a document related to that payment. Or income and expenditure account or profit and loss account. Your income and expenditure account is online real time. You can see it anywhere from any time. So it's ready with accrual as well as cash basis. You know that some of the common organization wants to see in cash basis. Yes, it's available. You can go on accrual basis, but if you want to see that payments with cash basis, yes, it's possible. This is a very novel feature, comes with our solution. In addition to that, your income and expenditure account does not need to year-end, run year-end, close accounts, nothing. Everything is online real-time, updated on your fingertips. That your balance sheet is ready. So anytime you can see your balance sheet and you can compare with whatever the period. In an expenditure with budget variances. Here you find, so you can upload your budget with any dimensions, any number of budgets, and you can see against the expenditure, the variances. And this is your dashboard, your helicopter view of your organization. You can see your profit and loss against last year versus this year, whatever the comparison paper periods, income and expenses against last year, whatever the period you want to compare, and your efficiency and margins and your expenditure variances. What you want to see, it will show you arrows, red arrows for worst or adverse variances, green arrows for favorable variances up and down. So if it is favorable or adverse. All these things, what you required, you need only hardware, that is one PC or notebook computer per user and broadband connection. Even smartphone will help you to get this scanning done on your electricity or water billing or whatever the things you do with scanning. Finally, you don't need IT people in near future. You don't need bookkeeping people. Finally, thank you very much. So we are waiting for to support you to take you to the next generation or next uh, era. So digitalize paperless office, save your money, save your time, save your human resources, and maximize your productivity. In addition to that, minimize corruption. Thank you very much. Ayubowan.